ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, it gives me great pleasure this evening to officially acknowledge contribution.
Consort and carving out her place within the monarchy, but behind the palace walls, whispers of tension, tradition, and public opinion were growing louder. Now, in a royal twist no one saw coming, it's official, Kate Middleton is stepping into the spotlight not just as the beloved Princess of Wales but as the new Queen. What led to this historic shift? Was it public demand, palace politics, or something deeper? Join us as we uncover the surprising truth behind Camilla's quiet exit and Catherine's rise to the throne. A new era for the British monarchy, the sudden change in royal affairs has attracted worldwide attention, as King Charles III has officially made Catherine, Princess of Wales, Queen and replaced Queen Camilla. Even as the announcement is regal and proper, it also reveals the tension, history, and opinions from the public that have long affected the House of Windsor. Officials at Buckingham Palace say the decision was not taken lightly. King Charles reportedly met with senior royals, constitutional experts, and his main advisors before making the historic decision. While Camilla's position in the royal family is firmly supported by the monarch, the way the public and monarchy's role have changed in Britain played a role in the recalibration. Queen Camilla, who was involved in a long controversy about her relationship with Charles and the late Princess Diana, has always tried to gain the trust and respect of those in Britain. Getting to the point of acceptance has required much strength, charitable actions, and loyal support for her husband's duties. Nevertheless, as people keep talking about the past, many Britons still have conflicting feelings about Camilla's queen. It's hard to deny the irony in what happened to her after many years working to win over the public, especially those who still blame her for the end of Charles and Diana's marriage. Princess of Wales believes that Prince Charles's friendship with another woman, Camilla Parker Bowles, has cast a long shadow over that marriage, must be considered when you look at the failure of this 11-year union. Camilla has now stepped back at a time when she had achieved her goal. Though she held the title of Queen Consort with dignity, the evolving expectations of the monarchy have called for a more universally embraced figure to step into the spotlight. Kate, who is admired for her grace, diplomacy, and unblemished public image, has become a cherished symbol of continuity and hope for a new generation of Britain. Her calmness, kindness, and strong commitment to the royal family and to her job have won her many fans. When he named her queen, King Charles may have been giving credit to her abilities and also making sure the monarchy keeps the support of the public. Camilla's enduring unpopularity, particularly linked to Princess Diana's legacy, is a likely reason for the king's decision, according to some royal experts. The late Princess of Wales is still remembered with great affection in Britain and beyond, and for many people, the thought of Camilla becoming queen evoked memories of hard times for the royal family. Despite this change, we will still see Queen Camilla around. The royal family officials from the palace say that she will remain a royal and will focus on less public activities. She is now concentrating on her long-term interests in literature, animal welfare, and helping victims of domestic violence. Now she will dedicate more time to helping others and pursuing her interests while still remaining part of royal life, but away from the public eye. With the monarchy in this transition, reappointing Kate as queen is a way to acknowledge the future and quietly address the past. For King Charles III, this decision links duty and feelings, helping the monarchy to stay important and honor its long and involved history. For Camilla, the moment is both happy and sad, as it recognizes her efforts and also asks her to change her role to suit the new standards of today's royal family. Was this the plan all along, or did the crown finally yield to public pressure? The perfect fit for Queen-in-Waiting, now that King Charles III has given her the title of Queen, Kate, Princess of Wales, is the clear choice to move the royal legacy ahead. Elegant, faithful, and in tune with what the public wants, Kate has quietly changed from a shy student into one of the world's most admired and respected women. Because of her calmness in tough situations, complete loyalty, and increased influence, many people are glad that she is now queen. Royal events in the past few months have shown how well Kate fits the role and how much more important she is. One notable example is her appearance at the royal garden party at Buckingham Palace, where she returned to the public eye after a period of absence, her first outing since 2023. Kate Middleton resumed hosting duties at Buckingham Palace yesterday, returning to the royal garden party for the first time in 2 years. The Princess of Wales was joined by Prince William, along with other royals, at the outdoor soiree. Wearing a butter yellow ensemble that paid a subtle yet touching tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II, Kate reminded observers of her deep understanding of symbolism and tradition. She wasn't just dressing up, he was paying tribute to the history and tradition she will take over. Both Kate and Prince William showed themselves to be ready for their future roles as a royal couple. It wasn't just a ceremony, it gave a gentle glimpse into the future of the monarchy with Kate at its heart. She treated her guests with warmth and sincerity, which showed how much more at ease she was in her public roles. Due to these little actions, she has become known as a royal who harmonizes tradition with being relatable. For a while behind closed doors, planning for Kate's additional roles has been happening. According to palace sources, she is taking part in more detailed briefings, discussing policies, and getting more involved in state affairs. She has started to play a bigger part in supporting charity work, especially for groups that focus on mental health, early childhood, and family support, which are important to her and many others. Her strong family life and fulfillment of royal duties have made a big impact on how popular she is. As a mother of three, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, she has maintained a steady hand in both her private and public life. This duality is part of what makes her so relatable to the British people. She embodies the ideals of service, yet never appears out of touch. She's royal but also remarkably real. The monarchy, in its long and storied history, has weathered numerous challenges, some from within and many from a changing world outside the palace walls. In Kate, the crown seems to have found a reassuring figure who can bridge that past with a hopeful future. Kate's easy manner and strong devotion to duty attract the young, and her care for tradition appeals to those who want the monarchy to stay the same. It is clear, as she becomes queen, that the main reason for this transition is her purpose, not just a change in title. Kate has gotten ready for this moment through quiet power, humility, and strong determination, not for any personal gain. The way she has risen is steady and significant, and it means both she and the monarchy are changing for the better. Although Kate did not come from a royal background, she has shown every sign of being a perfect match for her role. But as Kate rose, were the palace cheers genuine, or were some smiles masking quiet resistance? The unspoken rift between Kate and Camilla, King Charles III's coronation, was a spectacle of pomp and tradition for the world, though the public did not witness the drama happening back at the palace. Despite all the smiles and big events, there was clearly tension between Kate Middleton and Queen Camilla long before the surprising announcement that Kate would take over the role of queen. Whispers of unresolved strain between the two had already begun to swirl. It wasn't just palace gossip or the tabloids stirring the pot. Reports from royal experts and insiders pointed to a deepening rift that became especially noticeable during the coronation itself. While everyone was watching the ceremony, Kate quietly chose to not curtsy to Camilla. This may look like a little thing to people outside the royal family, but in the world of royals, gestures are more important than what is said. According to Tom Bauer, the atmosphere between Kate and Camilla during the coronation was clearly tense. He said Kate made the decision to not curtsy on purpose and not by mistake. A lot of people thought it was a simple form of protest, a personal gesture within the official setting, but this wasn't just about one gesture. Behind Kate's decision lay deeper frustrations that had apparently been building for some time. One key moment that stirred controversy was how prominently Camilla's family was featured at the coronation. Over 20 of Camilla's relatives were given front-row treatment, while Kate's own family, who have always maintained a respectful distance from royal affairs, had only 4 members present. For Kate, who has always played by the rules and never sought the spotlight for her family, this imbalance reportedly didn't sit well. Sources at the palace say Princess Kate felt ignored and left behind. Considering the strong loyalty and graceful manner she has always shown, those who are close to her say she has always worked hard and humbly at her royal duties, which has won her much respect and admiration. Still, Queen Camilla's recent actions seem to take away from Kate's role, causing her to feel left out in the institution she has always helped support. Prince William was also said to be privately frustrated and disappointed by the way things turned out. According to those close to him, he also shared the feeling that his stepmother was too demanding in shaping her own story and placing the family in a new position within the royal family. This attempt to show dominance did not please him, showing that there were growing tensions behind their public visage. The pressure was even clearer at the coronation concert held the day after the ceremony. Many people expected Prince William to honor Queen Camilla in his speech, but he decided not to mention her. Anyone who followed royal news closely saw that keeping the Queen out was a clear sign that things were not in order at the palace. The situation revealed significant but quiet conflicts in the monarchy that many think are now just emerging. It wasn't just Kate and William who seemed uneasy. Reports also claimed that Princess Anne confronted Camilla privately over the sudden change in her title and growing influence. All of these small tensions made King Charles's job even more challenging because he was already under a lot of stress as king. The public may think the royal family is perfect and united, but in reality, there are still feelings, past hurts, and politics among them. Many consider Kate to be a graceful woman, never involved in drama and always dignified. Yet it appears that she too had her boundaries. When Camilla became too prominent in the family, it seems to have pushed Kate to establish her own limits. So when King Charles recently made the decision to appoint Kate as the new queen, some saw it not only as a move to modernize the monarchy but also as a way to quietly reset the royal order. It wasn't just about popularity or public image. It may have been his way of acknowledging the simmering tensions and choosing the future he believes will bring peace to the crown. With Camilla stepping back into more private roles and Kate rising steadily into the spotlight, the shift in roles may be just what the monarchy needs. After all, while crowns may be made of gold, the people who wear them are still very much human. What happens when a gesture meant to fill a gap is seen as a move to take over? Queen Camilla faces backlash. Some people are upset that Queen Camilla attended Wimbledon, suggesting she is trying to replace Princess Kate in a role she has traditionally held at the tournament. As a result, many people have reacted strongly, showing the great affection they have for Princess Kate and their sensitivity to any changes in royal responsibilities. Since 2016, Princess Kate has been the patron of the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club and a frequent and admired guest at Wimbledon. Appearing with her family at sporting events is now a tradition, showing that the royal family is supporting British sports. The princess could not join the tournament because she was recovering from cancer, so many fans were hoping she would return soon. Many fans were unhappy that Queen Camilla was chosen to attend Wimbledon instead of Kate. A number of observers believed that her presence at the event, which has long been associated with Princess Kate, seemed like an overreach, suggesting she was trying to take on a special role that matters a lot to both the public and the royal family. People reacted quickly, sharing their negative thoughts about the move on different websites. Tom Bauer mentioned that the public saw Queen Camilla's appearance as a possible interference with what Princess Kate does. Many fans on social media spoke out, making clear they were disappointed and that they hoped people would respect Princess Kate's position and her current health issues. The case points to the need for a careful balance in the royal family between appearances in public and who does which duties. Kate is involved with Wimbledon because of her real interest in the sport and her strong support for her role as patron. Because she is away from the public due to health, people now admire and sympathize with her work even more. Critics say that Camilla's decision to go in Kate's place, Camilla's presence came across as a mistake, one that revealed the many challenges faced by the royals. The event made it clear that everyone in the royal family must be sensitive and respectful of their roles, especially when others are going through tough times. But could this have been Camilla's way of retaliating? Queen Camilla has reportedly taken things a step further by quietly introducing new rules, this time regarding clothing choices among senior royal women. According to palace insiders, Camilla isn't just stepping confidently into her role as queen consort, she's also making changes along the way. One unexpected move that caught royal watchers off guard involves a subtle yet impactful change in wardrobe protocol. Sources claim Camilla's trusted dresser, Jackie Meakin, has enforced informal restrictions on what other senior royal women, including Princess Kate and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, can wear, particularly when it comes to the colour blue. Blue, a favourite of both Kate and Sophie, also happens to be Camilla's signature colour. And in the world of royalty, favourite colours carry more symbolic weight than most might realise. According to one insider, Camilla now has the first choice of outfit colour palettes for public appearances. Her team selects her attire in advance, and other senior royal women are expected to adjust accordingly, especially for official engagements. This reportedly led to several instances in which Kate and Sophie had to alter their planned ensembles to avoid matching with Camilla. Meakin was once said to be strict about this, advising that no one else wear blue when Camilla was scheduled to wear it. The idea, according to the source, was to avoid outfit clashes and ensure that Camilla stood out in press photos. However, this rule has reportedly softened over time. Others may now wear blue, provided the shades are visibly different from Camilla's own. Although this wardrobe hierarchy sparked some quiet annoyance behind palace walls, it eventually became something of a running joke among the royal women rather than a cause of serious drama. They began to laugh off the wardrobe politics, sharing a private chuckle over the fashion maneuvering behind the scenes. Interestingly, this isn't the first time royal women have had to navigate unwritten dress codes. Meghan Markle spoke openly about similar experiences in the Netflix documentary Harry and Meghan, where she explained her tendency to wear muted colors. Meghan said she was advised to avoid wearing anything that might upstage Queen Elizabeth II, the senior female royal at the time. Her choice of neutral tones was, in her view, a way to show deference and avoid standing out, a reflection of the strict protocols and unspoken rules that govern royal appearances. Now, Camilla seems to be doing something similar, reinforcing status and hierarchy through clothing. While these fashion choices might appear minor to outsiders within the royal family, they are anything but. Color and wardrobe are part of the larger machinery of symbolism, protocol, and subtle power.